everybody. Happy weekend. Yay! I'm so glad to be out of work. It was a long week. My legs are cooking jelly. And I'm so fatigued that my Friday night is my feet up, chillaxing, ordering food and a movie. But I'm still getting my walk in, even though it sucks right now. Shit is real. I'm fatigued. I'm faking it until I make it. But right now I just want a Corona bottle ride from my mom. But it's not happening. I'm a stubborn a-hole. Anyway, this mindful message is some cool places to check out over the summer. Some of these are going to be fairly obvious, but if you're visiting the United States for the first time, it might not be obvious to you. So I'm covering it. And then others I'm going to talk about countries. I'm sorry, it's massively oppressively hot as well, which fucks with your breathing and my balance apparently. I'm walking on, I call the balance beam, but it's, you know, like that thing. It's my balance beam, but I have to duck under this tree every time. That's what I'm ducking. Anyway, and I smile every day, by the way. Just look at that sign. Every day I drive in, it says, welcome home. I'm like, thank God. I don't like my job right now. Kicking myself for taking 30 days extension, but I'm still on the job hunting travel. But there still might be some new people. I've seen some interviews this week. That's the thing. You see them walk by, do the interview, walk through the factory, and then you never see them again. They're like, I don't want to fucking work here. It looks hard. It's very stressful, fast-paced, you know, technology and shit. Anyway, let me stay on task. So let's talk about the East Coast. Obviously, the best thing to do in the summer is to visit those colder cities like New York City, Boston, Philly, Chicago, Detroit. One, because all the seasonal stuff is open. Like, you can't see Statue of Liberty in the winter. Most people don't know that. You can't just like go all year. So summertime is prime time for Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island. They have the ship museum as well. The SS something. It's awesome. I've been on it, but I forget what it's called. There's so many USSS. SSSS. I don't know. There's like 9 million ships. But this one is an actual museum that's docked in New York City, and you can go on it. It's a World War II, and you can learn about all the things they did on it. It was a battleship. Alright, anyway, so check out that battleship in the summer. That was like one of my favorite things to do in the city. Madame Tussauds and stuff like that's good to do in the winter. But check out the city. Like, if you want to go to the Empire State Building, going up in the winter is not as cool as you think. It's freezing up there. The altitude is crazy, and your outfit's going to be blowing in the wind in your hair and your face the whole time. But it is cool to go up there in the glass part and watch a thunderstorm. FYI, if you're ever in the city. If you are a writer, there's cute little nooks, like not on the top floor where, you know, where everybody proposes, but the floor under it. There's like all these little seating areas with like window views of the entire city. I sat there and I wrote like one of the best short stories of my life. It's the best views in the city, and it's free. If you pay for your entrance to the Empire State Building, like rooftop, you can go in there. Plus there's a restaurant up there if you can afford it. Good luck with that. I can't. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like, fuck, bro. Like $500 for a plate, and I shit you not, it looks like a hash brown, and that's your entree. I'm like, I don't understand rich people. Like, is this why you're oversized too? I'm hungry. This is bullshit. Why is it $800 for a tater tot with some fancy dressing on it and like a twig from the freaking tree outside because that's supposed to be art. Like, you guys are getting ripped off. Alright, let me stay on task. So you have the cities with all the, some of them, again, only have things available in summer and or winter. So be mindful of the seasons, but the best time to go is summer, but it is a lot hotter in the cities than it is anywhere else. So whatever the weather says, if you are visiting New York City and the weather says 88 degrees, when you are hitting the pavement, boo-boo, it's 106. Dress appropriately, because it's pavement, black pavement, with no air. That's why people who can afford it to leave the city in the summer, they do, and it also stinks. Most cities fucking stink because of all the trash out every day. Nobody tells you that. It's stinky. Expect that. Alaska is like one of the best places to visit in the summer season, because I feel like if you go too late in fall, their fall starts earlier than ours, so I would just go in the summer. You're gonna see a lot of wildlife. It's just more fun, but it is pretty in the winter. Just saying. I've never been, but I've seen lots of pictures. Not all the parks, like every state has a state park, and if you get a park pass, you can go out to all 51 Puerto Rico states into their parks with that pass. Visiting every park is going to be a different experience, and you can like take a couple summers to do that with your family. Campgrounds, #1 place to visit in the summer, especially in upstate regions outside cities. That's what people from New York City come up here for camping. They've never been camping. It's hilarious. I love watching New Yorkers trying to camp out here. Like, I did this shit when I was 5. Like, if I really had to survive in some shit, I could. So I find it hilarious when like girls are like, oh, there's mosquitoes. What are we gonna eat? Where do we go to the bathroom? This is me. This is gonna be a great night. Free entertainment. This is why I don't need a TV. I'm getting so many characters for a story. Watching these people trying to adapt to the wild. Like an owl, like, ooh, at night, and they're like, what's that? I fuck with them too. Like, go outside their tent and like break twigs. I'm like, oh my god, there might be a bear. I can't help it. It's like, you gotta know a little bit of what you're getting into before you get there. So don't set yourself up for pranks from people who know what they're doing. Because, you know, there is no TV. So I have time. I like to watch TV at night only. I'm out and about all day. Anyway, why can't I stand task today? So let's talk about, my throat keeps going in and out. Like I'm losing my voice, FYI. Europe, Canada, Russia, Poland, Iceland, Greenland, Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands, Paris, Amsterdam, any vineyard or winery. Those are all the best places to hit up in the summer. I forgot some on that list. Like, England is probably nice to visit in the summer because I feel like they have seasons like most of us: winter, spring, summer, fall. Spring is probably pretty. Summer's probably nice. Probably more things to open. I don't know. I've never been to England. I can only imagine. And shout out to England for winning your game. It was a good game. I liked it. If only my country. It's okay. I played soccer. I'm sorry, of football. So I'm like, motherfuckers, make me look like shit. I don't like it. This is why I don't like American football players. Because they don't take soccer seriously. And this is why we lose. Anyway, put me in there. I'll have a good old time. Animal rescues and... No, not anymore. I'm out of shape. I would probably lose in a second to these ladies. Shout out to all ladies, football players, and or soccer players. You never get the credit you deserve. Ladies, yes, crush it. In all countries. Animal rescue centers or zoos. But I like to stick with like the refugee ones because your money visiting saves more animals. And you get a more personalized visit. Anyway, hope you liked it. See you next time.